I remember a time when we celebrated our heroes. I remember a time when our school celebrated our heroes. Look at the difference between the candidates. Look at the difference in your choice of president, your choice in administration. Biden didn't even invite Tesla to the EV summit and then falsely said that GM is leading the way in the EV revolution. What a joke. They sue Elon. They sue SpaceX. Starship just landed. This is a phenomenal feat. Nobody in the world can do this but Elon, and he's ours. He's an American citizen. Does the president praise him and congratulate him and say to the world, look, be like this guy? Does Kamala say anything? No. But watch what Trump does. That's the difference in your choice for president and leadership of your country.
And following the epic SpaceX Starship test flight number 5 and the successful first attempt catch on the launch tower, Joe Biden is still sleeping, so I can understand why he hasn't issued a unifying statement congratulating SpaceX on the accomplishment. After all, they are a US-based company, innovating, pioneering, and just doing incredible things, so he's still sleeping. I forgive him. And Comrade Kamala is out here leaking rumors that she's going to appear on the Joe Rogan podcast. By the way, she won't. Just to get the impression, oh, see, she's not scared. She might go on Joe, but it's not going to happen. So she's probably too busy to have said anything positive about this incredibly inspiring accomplishment from SpaceX. But, of course, Big Evil Orange Man Bad has a lot to say. Admittedly, he's no rocket scientist, but let's have a listen. It's nice to hear credit where it's due.
Look, I saw that rocket ship come in yesterday and go right back to where it took off, to the gantry, I guess they call it. And I said, what the hell? I was on a phone talking about probably politics, and the television's on, and I'm seeing this big thing where the white paint was burned off it from the, thousands of miles an hour, the heat. And I see this big, massive tube that's 10 stories, 20 stories tall come down. I told the person on the phone, wait a minute, I'm seeing something I don't believe it. Neither does anybody else here. And I said, wait a minute. I forgot the guy was on the phone. He waited for a half hour. And I watched that come down. And I watched it come down and come right in between those big levers. And I said, and it looked to me like I was going to crash. It was coming in hot. And all of a sudden, boom, you see the motor, the fire kick in. And I called Elon. I said, that's the most incredible thing. I said, can Russia do that? Nope. I said, can the United States do it? Nope. He's the only one that can do it.
And if that wasn't enough, same guy, same day, more comments in a different venue.
Like Elon's rocket. Did you see the way that sucker landed today? What was it? I looked at it and said, oh, that's too bad. Oh, that's too bad. It's coming down so fast. I said, oh, because he's our friend. We want our friends to be successful, and he's really been our friend, right? So Elon's rocket's coming down. And I saw where the engines came down. That was the first. A couple of years ago, I saw engines come down. I said, that was great. I said, why do you do that? He said, engines are very expensive. We can save them with certain formulas. He's given me these formulas. I'm saying, forget it. You don't have to be that specific. And now the whole thing landed. I never saw anything like it. And it's been through a lot. You look at it. It was a beautiful, white, shiny thing. Now it's burned to a crisp, but they landed. It needs only a new paint job. That's a lot cheaper than building a new one, right? But that was coming down. I looked at it this morning. I said, look at that. Oh, no. That's terrible because it was coming down so fast, and all of a sudden, boom, and it's like got this much on each side. We're going to have to get Elon to explain that, but another time. First, we have to get elected, right? Okay? But he's on our side. He's on our side. You know where he is today? He's in Pennsylvania campaigning for us. Not me, for us. Can you believe it? And he's a great guy. He endorsed us. That was a great endorsement. We had Bobby Kennedy. We have so many great endorsements. Tulsi, great. Tulsi Gabbard. We have so many endorsements.
Now, truth be told, I really wish I didn't need to make a big deal about this, but in case you haven't noticed, the current Biden administration has been actively hostile toward Elon Musk and his companies, snubbing Tesla at the EV summit, stealing Tesla's valor, and falsely claiming that GM were responsible for forcing the entire automotive industry toward electrification. There's been investigations and harassment. It's just ridiculous. I wish I didn't need to be pointing this out, but still nothing at all from the current president or vice president of the United States on one of the most inspiring, incredible engineering feats of all time. I mean, look, I understand that landing on the moon was pretty epic. That was a government-led NASA project. For a private company to do this and the first time catch a booster back on the tower from which... bro! Bonkers. Everybody should be celebrating this and acknowledging it. JD Vance.